This absolutely hideous chain link and lattice wood fence has got to go. In 5 short steps, we're going to build this beautiful privacy fence. Follow along to find out how we did it. I hope this video can help you plan your fence project. And if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments what they are, and I will make sure to respond to everyone. Now, some people might say hiring post installers is cheating, but this is the foundation of your entire project. It's really important that these are perfectly straight up and down, and in our case, post holes need to be 4 feet deep. Hiring professionals was fast and affordable and had great results. I couldn't find fence plans online that I liked, so I came up with my own design, and I was up all night double checking measurements to make sure everything was going to fit together in the morning. A little bit stressful, but better safe than sorry. Lumber prices during the pandemic were insane. Here's what $3,000 worth of fence board looks like. You'll see a lot of clamps holding things in place. I'm working shorthanded, so these clamps allowed me to make sure everything was positioned perfectly before I screwed in holes, and I could double check for level multiple times. I used clamps to set the position of the board or the height, and I used speed squares to set an inset from the edge of the post so that the boards would be the exact same distance from the post edge in every single instance. I'm using Craig pocket holes instead of toe-nailing screws at an angle. This helps prevent splitting. Some might say this isn't strong enough, but there's over 16 pocket holes on each fence section, which, based on the best research I could find, should provide around 200 to 300 pounds of holding power, which is more than enough for this amount of fence. This seems counterintuitive, but our posts are not all exactly the same distance apart. So we need to hang our stringers starting in the middle and working our way out to each post. If you start from one end and move all the way to the other, you'll end up with one board that isn't the right size, and it'll really stand out and look awkward. I learned this the hard way when I did a test at the back of the yard. And that's a good pro tip if this is your first time doing a fence. I used the back of the yard that will be hidden behind the shed as a place to test out designs and also to get my technique down right. This way, any major errors won't be obvious. You can see here there's 3 layers of boards, and those will all be screwed together to provide a really firm hold that will prevent cupping and warping over time, but allow enough space for wood movement. Another interesting thing we learned: some forums will tell you to leave a gap between each board, but these boards were very fresh and we butted them up directly towards each other because as they dried out in the sun, they were prone to shrinking. This left a perfect gap in the end. My dog Sola is really upset that this fence is blocking off the other 2 yards she briefly had access to. This Instagram post captures the pure horror. Sorry, I started to get impatient near the end. Cap rail is an easy process though. We just did 2x4s all the way across to protect the end grain from water entry. You can see the cap rail here. It really helps provide a finished look to the fence. We're really happy with the results, and this has completely changed the feeling of our backyard. Best of luck with your own project, and again, let me know in the comments if you have any questions.